What's up, guys? It's MonieMommy and my son Chasten. Say hi. Say hi. And today I'm back with another video about my pregnancy. So for those of you who are just now watching for the first time, I'm currently 10 weeks and 3 days pregnant, and I just want to vlog about what my experience has been like during the course of each week and just the symptoms that I've been experiencing throughout the weeks. I want to start off with week 8. The notes I remember taking were that I was still having a lot of nausea. I was still having a lot of extreme tiredness. Some of these symptoms I talked about in the previous videos that I experienced in weeks 4 and 5 and 6. However, things did kind of take a turn in week 8. So for the first time, I'd experienced some vaginal bleeding. It all started when my husband and we took our family out of town for family vacation, and I noticed while I was on the vacation that I was experiencing bleeding. It wasn't a heavy flow. It was only when I would wipe that I would see just bits of pink or spotting, you could say. And for me, it was really nerve-wracking. When I look up spotting online to see like what that can mean or what that could be about, of course, you know, Google is just gonna show you that either A, it could be something that's completely common and normal, but also it could be a sign of miscarriage or a sign that something could be wrong with the baby. And finding that out of town was extremely difficult because I can't just go straight to the doctor and find that out. So my husband and I are just left with kind of our prayers and just hopeful that everything would kind of turn around. So we come home and we call our doctor, and she calls us in immediately and she checks it out. She's not concerned by it. I actually went to see my midwife and my doctor who delivered the baby, my OBGYN, and the both of them said the same thing. They said it didn't look like anything concerning. They both mentioned that, you know, they think it was just a late implantation bleed. And for me, that was kind of like, really? Implantation bleeding that late? Like, I guess I assumed by what I've read online that implantation bleeding normally happens around the same time as your expected period. So considering that I had missed my period, found out I was pregnant, and this is now week 8 going into week 9 of my pregnancy, I just wasn't really expecting to hear that it could be an implantation bleed. You know, going from that appointment, I felt better about, you know, just the bleeding. It did actually stop. I didn't have to take any medication or anything like that. And yeah, we kind of just left it alone at that. Cool. So now it's like midweek of week 9 as far as symptoms are concerned. Still just experiencing worst of the worst with nausea, with I started to have headaches. So this would probably be the first week that I can say like the headaches started to come on kind of strong. As far as like a tiredness, I was still experiencing that a lot. I guess I'm just kind of at the point where like I'm learning to challenge myself to like really get sleep, to prioritize going to bed early, to prioritize eating right so that I can have the most energy I possibly can, and so that I can, you know, push through the day with my obviously 1-year-old as well. So week 9, I can't say was anything super different from week 8 other than the fact that we were happy that the bleeding, you know, wasn't so big of a concern. Now, turn around. Again, I'm 10 weeks and 3 days today. And this morning, we got another ultrasound today. Saw the little baby, and he or she was so cute. We're just super excited to find out the gender at this point. So we're supposed to be getting the results in about a week, and then hubby and I will follow up with a gender reveal. So don't be surprised, guys. And in a couple of weeks, you guys will see another video of our gender reveal story and finding out what our baby is. With that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for just keeping up with my new pregnancy and how the baby is doing. If you guys have any questions, comments, or anything you want to share about your week 8, 9, and 10 pregnancy, please feel free. Put it in the comments. I would love to hear about things you guys dealt with, what your pregnancy was like. Did you experience any of these symptoms or stories? Like, it just helps me a lot as a mom to hear that, like, no, I went through that too, or like, yeah, I had some vaginal bleeding too, mom. It's okay. So feel free to share all that with me. But in the meantime, if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel so that you can keep up with more videos. And most definitely, guys, thank you again so much for watching. Until next time, I'm gonna go take care of this little one because yeah, he just needs somebody to play with until this other one gets here. So I love you guys, and I'll see y'all next time.